We have two alternatives for you that we've discovered that will help you save some money. The first one is called FedEx One Rate. A couple of years ago, FedEx came up with a package, a service called FedEx One Rate. And the idea of that was to compete with the flat rate packages for the post office. We never used it. And the reason is because they left something out. They made it very competitive to use a one rate package if you're going to the post office and want to send a Christmas present across the country. It competes with retail rates from the post office. It did not compete with commercial rates. So where we're paying $6.90 right now for a flat rate padded mailer, a price of a similar mailer in a one rate box was way more expensive, so we never bothered with it. So another secret that we had to pull like teeth out of our FedEx rep was that as of August 1st this year, they came up with a discount for businesses to make these packages compete with the post office from a business perspective. I will tell you right now that, well, I guess we'll just go through it. We'll get the pirate ship laying around. That's where you do cubic pricing. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so again, these are only available if you have your own FedEx account. These are not, FedEx One Rate is available on eBay, but not at the discounted rates that we're going to show you. eBay does not have the new discounted rates for FedEx One Rate.
Mark?
Yes.
So you say you have your FedEx account, do you have to like have a regular pickup?
No. No. The question is that on here? I don't think so. Okay, so the question is, what do you mean by if you have your own FedEx account? Does that mean you have to have your own pickup? The answer is no. Anybody can call and get their own FedEx account. And you do not have to pay for a pickup if you don't want to. You don't have to pay for the weekly pickup charge if you don't want to, because that costs you money, and it costs like $4 or $5 a package if you don't have a weekly pickup rate. You can use your FedEx account, print your labels, and just drop them off at Walgreens or any FedEx office or anything. Just whoever.
Kinko's.
Well, FedEx. There was a place called Kinko's, and then they became FedEx Office / Kinko's, and now they're called FedEx Office. Is yours still called Kinko's?
I think so.
Okay. FedEx Office bought out Kinko's. So any place that accepts FedEx packages, you can just drop it off. It's just like if you have a UPS account, you can go to the UPS store and you can just drop off a package. It's no different.
FedEx?
FedEx.
FedEx, you can take the UPS.
No. I'm saying you can go to a FedEx drop-off store just like you could to a UPS store for UPS packages. I don't think that UPS will take a FedEx package. It will not be in their best interest.
No.
Okay? So, now when you get your own FedEx account, or your UPS account for that matter, unlike the post office, you can negotiate discounts based on your volume. Or you can even say, help me grow my business, give me a good discount now so that my volume will grow. Well, you can play it any way you want. You can negotiate with UPS and FedEx to get better rates, maybe not better rates than you can get through eBay at this point. But the more volume you do, the more buying power you have, the more you can negotiate. The only way you can get the FedEx One Rate discounted pricing is if you have your own FedEx account and if you talk to your rep and they sign you up for it. They won't say no, but you have to have your own FedEx account. Okay? Okay, now, the only other thing about it is that they're not accepting any more FedEx One Rate discount customers now because it's peak. So you can still talk, you can still get an account now, you can still talk to your rep, but they will not sign you up for FedEx One Rate until 2019. That doesn't mean you shouldn't still do it. The earlier you get it done, as soon as they're ready in 2019, you're first in line. Did you have a question? Somebody had a question?
Oh, I was going to tell you, I was right. The UPS store will actually take FedEx packages at those locations.
Okay, I'm wrong. Cheryl's right.
There's a caveat.
Okay.
There's a caveat, and that is
Okay.
they won't give you any receipt or acknowledgement of having received it. so it's better to drop it.
There are plenty of drop-off places for each. I'm pretty sure that most Walgreens accept FedEx packages. You can Google drop-off twice. There's going to be someone near you.
If you use FedEx One Rate through FedEx.com, it'll say put in your zip code and we'll tell you where the closest drop-off place is.
Robin just said that if you go to FedEx.com to print your One Rate label and you put in your zip code, or any FedEx label, and you put in your zip code, it will tell you where the closest drop-off places are to where you live. There's plenty. There's plenty. So get an account, tell your rep you want FedEx One Rate, and then you wait until 2019 until it's available. Let's see some examples of what I mean by discounted pricing. Okay. Oh, this is really cool. FedEx One Rate goes to Alaska and Hawaii. It's FedEx, but it goes to Alaska and Hawaii. Right now you can only really do that through the post office, but now you can do it through FedEx One Rate because it's an express service. The way that FedEx One Rate works is that it's an express service. It has two prices. One is a 2-day price, one is a 3-day price. When you go to Alaska and Hawaii, you can only use the 2-day price. As an example, may we see the pack? You're going to see this in the next screen anyway. Just a pack. This is a pack. It's called a large pack. One has bubble and one doesn't. They're the same size. Right now,
They're the same price.
right now, if you wanted to ship that 2-day express, anything you can fit in there would cost you $7.50 anywhere in the country, including Alaska and Hawaii, but not PO boxes. If you want to ship that 3-day express, it's going to cost you $7.25. Okay? Now, that is bigger than a flat rate padded mailer. So it costs a little bit more, but you can put more in there. Do you have a flat rate padded mailer here? I think we're jumping ahead a little bit, but that's okay.
Quite a bit bigger, actually.
So this is a flat rate padded mailer that Rich is going to show you. People are used to putting Scotty stuffers in there. They were designed to fit in a flat rate padded mailer. We have what's called, so we also use the Scotty stuffer as what we call a small shoebox. We also have a medium shoebox that fits perfectly in the FedEx One Rate packages if you want to put more fragile items in a FedEx One Rate and ship it for $7.50 or $7.25 anywhere in the country. Now, $7.50 and $7.25 are 2018 prices, so they will be expected to go up a little bit in 2019.
We have the prices. They're not too bad.
But so will the padded mailer. So again, the prices are very competitive. We still use the padded mailer if our products will fit in it because it's a little less expensive. But if we have a product that won't fit in the flat rate padded mailer from the post office but will fit in the FedEx One Rate package, we're going to use that.
I'm going to say it's at least 2.5 inches taller and almost 2 inches wider, so there's quite a bit you can fit inside it.
Rich.
Have you tried the larger shoebox?
The envelope behind it, though, is a lot bigger than
Bigger,
that.
Yeah, that's bigger.
I would say that's the same.
It's about the same. It's the same size.
A little bit taller for the bubble. Than the bubble on the FedEx Express.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to get.
I have the dimensions.
Is it on the next?
Yeah, the padded is 11 3/4 by 14
The
3/4.
padded mailer is 11 3/4 by what?
14 3/4.
By 14 3/4. That's the
And
post
And
office.
the other, no.
Oh no, that's the padded mailer from the
And
One Rate.
the other one that's not padded is 12 by 15.5.
So 12 by 15.5 is a number is the same thing as a number 5 online poly mailer.
And
Anyway,
compared to 9.5 by 12.5
Right.
for your regular priority.
so the idea again is they are being competitive with flat rate packages against the post office. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're bigger, so you can fit more, and they're for sure cheaper than if you did regular priority or regular FedEx. We use this 4 times a day,
Yeah, 4 or 5
you know,
times a day.
and again, it saves us $2-3 a package, so it's worth the effort for us to examine these packages and see if they'll fit in here. We have a question back there first, and then I'll come to you.
Is FedEx One Rate offering any insurance with that?
Yes, it's 100.
That's 100. The question is, does FedEx One Rate offer any insurance? And yes, you get the standard $100, like any other FedEx package. Dean. FedEx One Rate is available directly through eBay, but not at the discounted prices. So it could be $10.50 instead of $7.50. What?
Base tracking number after.
Yes.
Would, if you want to go through ShipStation, let's say, would that have the discounted rate? And then you can
No.
rate it the-
You have the discounted rate with your account. If you have a discounted rate with your account and you hook it up to eBay or you hook it up to the discount follows your account. Whatever account you associate to a marketplace, you will then get the discounts. Like right now, most people don't have as good a FedEx discount as eBay offers, so most people use eBay for their FedEx if they do that. If you had better discounts than eBay on your FedEx or UPS account, you would assign your FedEx or UPS account to eBay and still use their labels, but use your account's discounts. That's the same thing with the FedEx One rate. You have better discounts in this one product than eBay does. FedEx One rate at this point does not want to give eBay or Amazon this discount because they're too big and they're going to have too many packages and it's a brand new program and they want to roll it out just a little bit at a time. Does that answer that question?
We do print our labels through ShipStation though.
We do print our FedEx One rate labels through ShipStation right now or through FedEx.com. Interestingly enough, we print all of our other FedEx labels through our desktop FedEx Shipping Manager program, which will not allow us to print FedEx One rate labels. So we either have to go to FedEx.com website or ShipStation.
Okay, so is one rate literally one rate for everybody, or is it one rate at your negotiation?
It's one rate for everybody who asks their rep to sign them up for it. So I could ship 1 million packages a year or one package a year if I am entered into the one rate discount program. It's $7.50. The same for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. It's the same rate. You do not negotiate FedEx One rate pricing. You just ask your rep to sign you up for it. It's already negotiated for you. Excellent question. Thank you. Any more? It's a little confusing, and you have until, you can sign up for it now and not use it, but at least do some research and figure out how it works. You do need to use supplies given to you for free from FedEx, just like you do with the post office. So we'll see what those are. So you have an envelope with or without a pouch, and it's either soft or cardboard. And you can see that there's 2-day pricing and 3-day pricing. So there's regular and legal. That's why it's 9.5 by 12.5 or 9.5 by 15.5. They're both the same price. Either size envelope costs you the same. $6.50 for 3-day or $6.45 for 2-day. Again, these are 2018 prices. Look at all of these packs: small, padded, large, reusable, sturdy pack. Look at all those different sizes. Some with bubbles, some without. This middle section right here is all we use. And we either pay $7.25 for 3-day express or $7.50. This is our sweet spot. They have small boxes and medium boxes that cost you $9.90 to $9.95 and $12.75 to $12.80. We've never used a single one because we have other ways of shipping for less expensive. Your business may be different, but again, our sweet spot are the packs, and those we do 3 to 5 a day. Which again, if you save $10 a day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year, you're saving money, significant money. It's 3 beers, and because if you're doing free shipping or flat rate shipping in eBay, you're doing it at regular rates, but it's costing you less, so you get to keep the difference. And the packaging is free. Yes?
Do you happen to know if you can purchase additional insurance over the
I would think yes, like any other FedEx package, but I can't guarantee it, but it's logical that you would. But since I didn't ask, I'm not going to give you a for sure answer. I don't want to get in trouble with Robin.
We don't sell
This is
anything
the
over
small
$100.
box. This is the small box here. This is the medium. We don't have the larger, but
So,
I'll just pass these around. If anybody wants to.
and as you can see, the boxes,
different sizes.
The boxes aren't really that big. Robin, the regional rates and flat rates less expensive, or are we
Yeah.
using cubic for
I
those?
have never found those that save us any money, so I've never used them.
Robin says that, Robin looks at every package and decides which way to ship it, and she's never found a use for these boxes. Again, that's just applicable to our business. Okay. Guys getting bored yet?
Not
Please.
too many more.
No?
Keep going.
Okay. All right.
But not bored.
So, there's large and extra large boxes and mailing tubes available. We've never tried them. There you go, standard insurance up to $100. And if you do, Cheryl, have a regular FedEx daily pickup, you need a separate pickup for express. These are express. Now you can just call them up on the phone and say, I've got a pickup today, and they'll come pick up. But you cannot give an express package to your ground driver. That is important. It doesn't make a difference if you're dropping them off somewhere. But as you can see, there are over 45,000 authorized FedEx drop-off locations. And as I said earlier, you can use FedEx.com website or a ShipStation that's linked to your FedEx account. That's how you print the labels. To our knowledge, so far, these are the only two options on printing FedEx one-rate labels. So you would have to get a ShipStation account if you're doing a lot. If you're not, you can just hand type your information into FedEx.com and copy paste your tracking number into wherever you need it to go. Okay, before we go on, I think that's it for this, right? So any other questions on FedEx one rate? It is confusing, but it does save you a lot of money. Any other questions? Going once, going twice, next. Okay, we are saving the best for last. Doesn't mean we're almost done, but this is last. Almost. Okay. So we have Stamps.com, and Stamps.com gives us cubic pricing. But what we found out is that anybody who does $70,000 or more a year with the post office in Express or Priority can negotiate rates with the post office. We're not that big. So there's a lot of companies that negotiate these rates, and then they give you a big discount, but not all of it. Pirate Ship has been around for about a year. We have no affiliation with them whatsoever. Pirate Ship has been around for about a year. They're similar. You print shipping labels like a Stamps.com or a ShipStation or whatever. They give you the biggest discounts we've seen from anybody for cubic foot pricing, and there's no minimum. You don't have to have $50,000 a year. You could be one package a year, and the software service is free.
Wow.
There is no reason, when we're done with this talk, that, again, we have nothing to do with this company, but we use them for the last week or so. There's no reason for anybody in this room not to sign up for Pirate Ship tonight, because it costs you nothing. And it saves you up to 89% off the retail prices, but even more, it's giving you cubic price. You can use Pirate Ship to print any post office labels. But
it's commercial plus pricing.
It's
for everybody.
it's commercial plus pricing for everybody, but there's no place else that you can go for free and get cubic foot pricing. So we showed you earlier what cubic foot pricing is and how much money you can save. This is how you, as a small seller of less than $70,000 a year in postage, can use cubic pricing. It does integrate with eBay. It does integrate with Etsy and Shopify and others. You can go online and look for yourself. It does not do Amazon at this point. I don't know if it ever will, but it does integrate with eBay. So you can integrate your eBay store, just like Stamps. It'll bring your orders into Pirate Ship. You can print the labels. This is where, when you have the weights and the dimensions, it'll tell you the cheapest price. And then once you're done and print your label, it will then post the tracking back to eBay. And you can print a scan form. So when you get a copy of this later, there's a link on how it works right there. Yes.
I've never used like stamps or anything like that for eBay. So if I sign up for Pirate Ship, and it will show me both like the eBay pricing and the Pirate Ship pricing, or?
The question is, if you sign up for Pirate Ship and you want to integrate with eBay, will it show you the difference between the eBay price and the Pirate Ship price? And the answer is no. It's going to just show you your cheapest options. But right now, it's commercial plus pricing, and so is eBay. So for regular priority and regular priority products, you're not going to save any money with Pirate Ship today. But it's the only way that you can utilize cubic pricing. So if you have a package that's less than a cubic foot and weighs between 1 and 20 pounds, you will be amazed at how much money you will save. You can do your own analysis. You can go to eBay and print a label without, just get an estimate of what it's going to cost you, and then try it in Pirate Ship, and you'll be amazed at what the difference is, because you are using cubic foot pricing, which is only designed for very large volume sellers. And this is not available through eBay.
So is there logistics software that can like unscramble this message thing? No, I don't mean it that way. What I mean is,
Dean wants to know if there's a logistics software available that can unscramble the mess that I just made.
So you have a package, it's a certain weight, certain dimensions.
Yeah.
You just plug it in.
Yes. On Pirate, don't have a link, but if you go to Pirate Ship and click on the ship link, it'll say weight, put the address in, and it'll just say weight, dimensions, ship. And it'll, no, not ship. And then it'll show
So
you
you can go to pirateship.com
It'll show you the best
without
rate, yeah.
signing up.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign up. You can go to pirateship.com and use their shipping calculator.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't believe you can print a label, but you can see how much it would cost if you signed up.
The reason I ask the question is we have enough to deal with all the company policies, the marketplace policies. And sourcing product, and getting everything right, dealing with customers, and then it just makes it logistically harder to...
It's okay, so it's an investment in your time for huge savings. Dean is concerned, rightfully so, that between eBay and Amazon and all the other marketplaces, there are so many rules and so many policies and so many changes, and it's so confusing and how to keep up to date, that why add one more mess to the mix? The answer is you're going to save a lot of money. Okay, so it's easier if you just continue to print all of your labels through eBay. But if you have small packages, remember, in 2019, those small packages, unless they're a priority product, you're going to be charged dimensional weight. It's going to be worth your time just to test 1 or 2 small packages, especially if they're heavy, to see if it saves you any money. It's worth it to test to see if it's going to save you any money.
It's a really easy interface, and also you can do like CSV. You can do spreadsheets.
So Robin is saying that it's a very, very user-friendly interface. I figured it out in 10 minutes. I just signed up, and
it must be easy.
Yeah.
exactly. That's my point. That's exactly my point. We just signed up for it, and then there's a button that says print the label. You can do an individual label, or you can do an integration. So you don't have to integrate with eBay. You can do 1 or 2 labels on your own and print the label. And then, yes, you do have to copy, paste the tracking back into eBay. But just do 1 or 2. If you like it a real lot, then consider integrating. It's up to you. Another way to do it is you can, and this most people won't do this, is you can create a CSV file with your label information and upload a batch. Dean would do that. I think I just got Dean's interest. So there are 3 ways. You can manually type it in. You can integrate with your marketplace if it's integratable, or you can upload a CSV file. The bottom line, Dean, is the bottom line. You are going to save money. Howard.
So Mark, when you say integrate, you're, basically, it would work just like stamps currently works.
Exactly.
So it just, you would use this in place of stamps, or this would be a
Yes.
separate, right?
You would use
You-
it in place.
You can use it in place of stamps because the discount you're going to get with stamps is going to be the same or not as good as it's going to be the same in 2019 because there's only going to be one level of discounts.
Right.
So you would use this instead of stamps. And we love stamps, sorry. We love stamps.com.
But this is free.
But this is free, and it does the same thing, and it costs less money it either costs the same or costs less. The biggest advantage of Pirate Ship is you get to use cubic pricing. You can't use that anyplace else. The savings are huge.
And there's
You-
no buy-in, there's no minimum.
You can do one label and quit.
Okay.
There's no subscription. There's no obligation. There's no cost.
I have one more
They're
short
new. They just want to get going.
Okay, the next question, does this also produce a scan sheet?
Yes.
Yes, you can print scan forms from Pirate Ship.
Okay, because that's huge, that's.
Yes, but you can. We do it every day.
Is there any downside that you or Robin have found with this at all yet?
Robin, if you use it more than me, if you found any downside whatsoever of using Pirate Ship,
Well, yeah, it doesn't do Amazon, but we don't do that. We wouldn't do it that way anyhow. And the only downside for us is that we haven't learned enough yet to create the spreadsheets and stuff like that to go in batches. So I'm doing each package manually, and right now I'm only doing the packages where I know it'll save me money, and the other stuff goes
But isn't it
automatically.
like an API or something where it's going to connect in, where like Stamps pulls all of our orders in?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't this going to have that eventually?
that's what the integration is. The integration is an API to eBay.
Okay.
If there isn't an API to Etsy, there is an API to Shopify. There's several others. There just isn't Amazon.
Okay.
So with Amazon, you can, if you have merchant fulfilled items, you can create a CSV download from Amazon and then upload that into Pirate Ship if you wanted to, but that's getting way ahead of yourself. You just want to sign up for free. Again, we have nothing to do with it. We're just sharing information that we found and love. It is saving us so much money every day. It's worth doing a few. Robin knows in advance when she looks at the package, is this less than half a cubic foot? Right? She knows. She's not going to do a roll of bubble and just try it because she knows it's too big. So you get a feel for your packages. If it's close, you measure it. I mean, you got to measure it no matter what.
If it's, no, because like I put one package in that I thought was going to work, and it didn't. And it told me, you can't use cubic, use priority mail, here's your cheapest price.
Okay, I got it.
So if you put length, width, and height in there, it'll tell you that it's eligible or not eligible for cubic, and it'll make you print a different label, in which case you don't use it. You just get out of it. Karen.
So if you come up to a package that says it's going to be $7.50, then you should also look at the FedEx soft pack.
Yeah.
Yes, but if it's only if it's more than $7.50.
Yeah, yeah.
So Karen's right and Dean's right. It's a little more work because now every day on smaller, heavier packages, Robin is analyzing: should I use one rate? Should I use Pirate Ship? Should I use a flat rate pattern mailer? She has to think a little more, but she gets more exercise.
You won't get Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we
Okay,
go. It's working.
so yes, nothing in life is free. It doesn't cost you any money, but it costs you a little time and a little thought that we feel is of value because it doesn't cost you any money. So I'm encouraging you on your own to check it out and use it if you like it. Don't use it if you don't. We don't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but we love sharing this kind of stuff because everybody, I guarantee you, everybody in this room is going to save money. Did I miss somebody?
Yeah, I still have a question.
Dean.
So we've gone over, we understand all the different shipping changes. Now, this is going to affect me because I'm not doing merchant. But,
Everybody in this room except for Dean.
so, somebody goes to list an item. How do you know what to charge them for shipping? How do you put a-
That's up to you,
Yeah.
right? So you can't use the eBay shipping calculator based on cubic foot pricing. Right, but so then you get to pocket the difference. Do it regular priority mail or flat rate pattern mailer, or just know in advance that the eBay shipping calculator is going to say it costs me $10.29 if I do flat rate or free shipping. I'm going to put in $7.50 instead of $10.29, and I'm going to be cheaper than anybody else. So you either lower your price based on your savings, or you pocket the difference. That's up to you. That's a business decision. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah. Return shipping. If a customer wants to return something, can you use a label? With the
Karen
cubic?
wants to know
That's a good question.
if somebody wants to return something, we give them a return label. Can we use cubic pricing? I'm going to, first of all, it's an excellent question. It's one that we haven't thought of. And if we're sending them a label, my assumption is yes, because why not? We're creating the label. But again, this is new to us as it is to you. That's a good, I don't know that you can create return labels through Pirate Ship. You probably could, which also reminds me of one other quick thing. This, yeah, the little note down here. This is what we discovered. We use Firefox a lot, and we use Chrome a lot. So when you use Firefox, you can print labels in the PDF, but you can't print to your printer. If you use Pirate Ship in Chrome, you can print to PDF or to your printer. So if you're going to actually print the label, you got to use Google Chrome. So the reason why I just thought of that is because if you're creating a return label, you can use Firefox or Chrome because you can create it, save it as a PDF. That's because their system isn't configured for printing on print to printers yet in Firefox. It is interesting, but it doesn't matter. It really, I mean, it doesn't matter. It works in Chrome just fine. Yes, sir.
It'd be interesting to know about the returns on the cubic rate, because some buyers will ship it back in bigger packages than what we shipped it. And,
So,
just
the issue
saw
is-
something on YouTube the other day where first class return came back in a medium flat rate.
So the issue is, it'd be interesting to get the answer to the question about return shipping with cubic pricing, because some customers return your package in a bigger package than you sent it in, which means it may then no longer be eligible for cubic pricing. So that's an excellent, valid point. I will tell you that we ship packing peanuts, either first class or a parcel select or whatever, and Smart Post, and sometime, and then when a customer wants to do a return, they get their own label printed through Amazon the same way we shipped it. Well, sometimes they'll take two bags and tape them together and use the same label, and that package is way oversized for that label, and the post office delivers it anyway. I don't condone that at all, but it's on the post office to catch that, and they don't. So that is a good point, and that is a question that we will ask Pirate Ship the next time we have an opportunity, because I'm not really sure if you can even print. I don't know if they have an option yet for return labels, but if you're selling on eBay, you can still print a return label from eBay, probably the same way you could before. I don't know the answer to that, but we'll find out.
Okay. Next one.
Anything else before I move forward a little bit? Yes, ma'am.
When a PDF, you said you can print the PDF, with a PDF label, if you were to print from PDF, would that be high enough quality?
The question is, if you print the label and save it as a PDF, and then later print that PDF, is it the same high-res quality as if you print it direct to printer? And the answer is yes. It's just like printing a Word doc or anything else. Okay?
Robin?
Oh, sorry. I was looking up returns. Return labels, they do that.
Okay, so we've gone through all of this already. It's free, no minimum, no fees, no markup. Calculates the tier pricing for you and gives you the lowest rate. We've gone through all of this, so we can move on.